camel, go ahead and come up to your knees. You want the knees to be only hip width apart. So fist, only about 2 fists width, nothing more than that. And I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So to start camel, tuck the toes underneath, especially if you're beginning. It's going to give you greater stability and just help you feel more sure of yourself as you come back. So again, starting out, the hands are going to come to the lower back, almost like if you were going to put your hands in back pockets, that's kind of the level that you want them to be at. So the palm is just above the butt and the fingers are just resting below the lower back. So here, pulling the lower belly in, just gently tilt the hips forward. So the core is engaged, but you're not clenching the hips together. Everything in the back half is relaxed. So make sure that the hips press forward over the knees. You want to roll the shoulders back and kind of bubble the chest up. So it is a back bend, but it's really more of a chest lift. So you're relying less on bending backwards than you are actually getting that lift in the chest to allow you to fold back a little bit more easily. So with the hands back, the shoulders are going to roll back. You're pressing the hips forward, pulling the belly in. The chest starts to bubble up, and then start to paint an imaginary line across the ceiling with the eyes. So you're looking straight up, and here is a kind of an easier variation of it, and you can stay put here. Make sure you're not holding your breath. And to come back out, just come straight back up. Everything lines up over the hips again. To make it a little bit tougher, obviously you can keep walking further and further down, but the full expression would be to have the tops of the feet down. Pulling the lower belly in, you're setting up the same way. Shoulders roll back. You can start to walk the hands down to the hips or bring them down to the heels. Hands to the heels, pressing the hips forward, rolling the shoulders back, bubbling the chest up, and then dropping the head. And you want to come back up in a straight line always. So bringing the hands to the hips for support, slowly come back up. And I think it's a really good idea to bring the feet together, knees apart, and just come into child's pose just to help reset the spine. So with the forehead coming down, just allow yourself to come back to neutral. And you can stay as long as you like. You can repeat that a few times. It's totally safe to do any round of back bends as long as you're generally healthy. You can do that a couple rounds just to really get the spine and the energy in the back up and moving. So that's camel.